These are my pickups for the last couple months. It's a couple games, so it's going to take a while. But yeah, I'm going to start off with, I forgot this, the last pickup, the convention that I went to. There was random things I just forgot to pick up. This was one of them, because the guy had, it was like 3 for $5 on it. It was just a table of random junk. So this is Super Mario, I think from McDonald's from 2019. There's cards inside. It's some sort of game. I have no idea what it is. Other than that, I picked up Diddy Kong. This is just a figure. It's not an amiibo or anything. I thought it was cool. Like I said, it was cheap. I don't know. It's from Nintendo. So yeah, picked that up because it was, like I said, 3 for $5. And I don't really, I think the Skylanders or whatever, I picked it up because it's Donkey Kong and I liked what it is. And then I found out that it's actually both. It's an amiibo and Skylander. I didn't even know that existed. But yeah, so that's what I, from the last time. So, starting with the games, I'm going to put them in not exactly order. I was in Halifax a couple months ago and I found these for dirt cheap at a Renaissance, or what do you call it, second-hand store. Scooby-Doo, never played this game. It was like $4. I think it's like a mystery game. I think. I have no clue. I know it's 2 players. But yeah, for $4, I was happy to pick that up. Mystery Case Files, The Malgrave Incident. I don't know if this is like a point and click or, well, it's a hidden object game, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know, could be cool. I think you have to find the stuff and then do puzzles with it. You could play 4 players, whatever it is, mini games maybe. I have no idea. Also $4. Another game, Director's Cut. Never heard of it. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. It's also in French because from Quebec, eh? Uncover the Secret of the Templars. Adventure through exotic locations to uncover an ancient prophecy. Solve puzzles and piece together clues to unveil the truth. Director's Cut. All new scenes. 2-player co-op mode. Hint systems for puzzles and sleuthing. It's kind of cute. This is a game I actually was looking for. I know I heard good things. So yeah, it's basically like Clue, except it's supposed to be pretty funny from what I saw. So just gotta get 4 of my friends together and try to play this. But yeah, it looked interesting. So like I said, they were all $4 each. Canadian, I forgot to mention, Canadian. Then this was at my retro game store. They were having a sale for their 4-year, I think 4-year anniversary. So I don't know, I just thought this game looked pretty cool. Extermination, it was on sale. They want $19. I don't remember how much the sale was for. I don't remember. But yeah, it looked like a cool, like, I don't know if it's like The Thing. Kind of looks like that. Customizable weapons, enhanced music. Oh, just looked like a fun game. So pick that up. Pick this up because I like shooters, and the Wii is the last one that you could, well, that I could play because I have the Wii Zapper that came with the Zelda game. I don't know, it just look like cheap games, but whatever. Even the bad ones are at least fun for a little while. Medal of Honor Heroes 2. Heard this was, I think this was in a Metal Jesus video, if I remember right. They could use it as with the Wii Zapper thing, and it's supposed to work pretty well with it. So when it was on sale, I ended up picking it up. So it was technically $9.99, but on sale, I don't remember how much this deal was for. The Great Circus Mystery, starring Mickey and Minnie. This is a game I wanted to pick up. This was more expensive. They wanted $54. I think I paid $54. This was not part of the sale. I don't think I bought this beforehand. Same store, but different. Paid the actual price, but it's complete. It's in really good shape. and from what I heard, this is a good game. It's a sequel to, I don't know, I uploaded it a while ago, the Super Nintendo game. They also have this on Super Nintendo. They didn't have it there, or else they would have bought it on both, because there's little differences between the two. But yeah, these games are generally pretty easy and generally pretty fun. And it's from Capcom, so it's pretty good. This game, it's in rough condition, but yeah, I was like, did I buy this on sale? I think I might have, because yeah, for $20 with that damage, I heard it's a fun game, so the $20 even, well, at least it looks good if you have it on your shelf like that. Not like that, but whatever. Still pretty good. Super Adventure Island. I don't think I've ever played the Super Adventure Island. I played it on the NES. Yeah, the Adventure Islands. And they were good. But yeah, I heard these ones are pretty good too. So that's for that. Next, going up with... These were from a convention that I went to pretty recently. Picked up a bunch of stuff. Long Box of Destruction Derby, even though I have it in the jewel case. I really like this game. I don't know how well it holds up now, but it was in good shape, and it was $10, so I picked that up. Picked up Trauma Center New Blood. It's an Atlas game. This is one of, I think it's an early Wii game. They had to like do operations and stuff. I don't know, it always looks fun. I just never had a chance to buy it because everywhere I went, they were still expensive. Like, I can never find it cheap enough. It's 2 players. I don't know if it's at the same time. I guess it is. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I was finally happy to pick that one up. Reload. It's because I never heard of this game, and it's a game that works with the Wii Zapper. I don't know, it's basically just like a shooting gallery. Like they just pop up and you shoot them. They just pop up and you shoot them. I don't know, supposedly works well, so that's why I picked it up. I believe he gave me those 2 and that one and another game that's in here somewhere. Pretty good deal. I think he gave me it for like 25 maybe. So Tecmo Classic Arcade for the original Xbox, only on the Xbox. Paid $10 for this one. Has Bomb Jack, Tecmo Bowl, Rygar, Pallades, Stratofighter, Swimmer, Solomon's Key, Star Force, Pinball Action, Tecmo Cup, and Senjo. You know, these are arcade versions, so, and it's in 480p. But yeah, some of these I've never heard of. And I know, it was just games I just wanted to play. And it was $10, so can't say no to that. Dynamite Duke. Looked like a fun game from what I saw. Kind of controls like, what's that game called? Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But you're basically just shooting them in the foreground, and when they come close to you, I think you have to stab them in the face when they get close, or punch out style, punch them in the face. You know, it looked interesting in the game, so ended up picking it up. I think, I can't remember, $25 I think I paid for this, something like that. Darius Twin. The guy originally wanted $75 for this. I never played it. It's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. I don't know, I always heard good things, I guess, and I just, whatever. The guy lowered it to $50. I don't know if it's complete. It's not exactly in the best shape. But, yeah, I was still happy to pick it up. So, there's another one. Frogger. This one was $20. I believe this is the last US released or North American released game on the Sega Genesis, and I really like Frogger. I don't know why. Since the Atari 2600, I've always enjoyed this game, and George Costanza would agree. But yeah, happy to get that one. He also had Raiden 3 Mikado Remix. It's another shoot 'em up, really good shoot 'em up. You can play a 2-player couch co-op, arcade mode, overkill mode, much more, I guess. That's what it says. But yeah, so these games, I think I have this on the 360 maybe. Actually, did I say 3? This is 4. I think 3 is coming out pretty soon. And then at the same convention, I also picked up, this one was $10 also, Arcade's Greatest Hits, the entire collection, Paperboy, Gauntlet, Road Blasters, Crystal Castles, Marble Madness, Millipede. These are all arcade hits. And I mainly bought it because I really liked that in the arcade, Road Blasters. I never really played the Paperboy. I think it had like a motorcycle, like type controller, like handlebars type thing. Yeah, Marble Madness is probably cool in the arcade. Gauntlet is always cool. And what is that? Crystal Castles, I think. But yeah, so I picked that up for cheap. This one I paid way more than I would normally pay for a box in this condition. Like the box is actually like the front of it anyway. I could just replace it. But if you like NBA Jam and you like hockey, you have to get this game. It was super fun in the arcade. I would love to have this actual arcade machine, but this is the closest I'm gonna get. This game is really fun. Has like real NHL teams. And yeah, it was a really fun game. So even though I paid 60 Canadian, I'm still happy that I got it. Picked up Spy vs. Spy. $10. You know, you know. This is basically you just set traps for your friend, and then he comes into the room looking for items, and he might get hit with the traps. This one was the last thing I bought at that convention. Well, I have a couple more games, but this is a pretty heavy hitter. The guy wanted $88. I got it down to, what was it, 75? Or did he want 80? No, 80 was the actual bottom. But the funny part is I had like $70 in coins. Like, no joke. Like toonies, loonies. Those are basically $2 and $1 in Canadian. So I gave him like $70 in like basically change and $10 by PayPal or something, I don't remember. But yeah, so I'm happy to have this. It's a supposedly good game, and it was in good condition, and it was like $80. And I basically paid in change, so Magic Sword, this guy wanted $35. This was, they had like multiple vendors at the event had this for a lot more expensive. This one has branding on it, like literally the game store, television or whatever. They branded it. That doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, for $35, I'll pick that game up. Shove It, mainly got this because he gave me two games basically for $30, and I don't know, kind of looked interesting. You're basically just, it's a puzzle game. You're trying not to get stuck, but you're pushing boxes to, I don't know if it's to like get them ready for shipment or what. I have no actual clue. And Philios is a shoot 'em up. This one has writing on it, but I might be able to get that off, and if not, it doesn't bother me too much. I don't really like loose Genesis games. This one, like I said, I got this and Shove It for for $30. So he gave me the Shove It for $5 instead of $8, but whatever. But yeah, I really do not like loose Master System, loose Genesis, and N64. Those are my least favorite loose versions of games, just because. And these were basically just upgrades, because I had either the game, well, pretty much I had the games, and I wanted to upgrade them to get the box. So I got this, so now I got the loose copy of the game, but I'm trying to get all my loose Master System games, get them all boxed up. So this was the Alex Kidd. Only Alex Kidd I'm missing the box for is in Miracle World, which sucks because that's like my favorite game out of them. Lord of the Sword, $25. basically just for the box and book. Well, the game too, but now I have a double, so gotta get rid of this. At a convention, I'll trade it in probably. Columns. You can't really say that much about it. It's columns. Enduro Racer. Mainly I got these because they were cheap enough upgrades for my loose copies. This was like $12 Canadian. Monopoly, $14. Most of them are complete, so better than just having the loose copy. And like I said, I hate loose copies of Master System games. This is just because it's like cheap. These are PAL only games, I guess. I don't know if they're any good, but yeah. Hammer, throw, archery, hurdles. So I'm trying to get as many Master System games as I can. This parlor games, like I said, pretty cheap. Basically just upgrade. Tennis Ace, whoever the Shane Williams guy is. I don't know if that's on the inside or outside. I think it's on the inside. Son of a bitch. This tennis game, didn't have it. I don't know if it's any good. Could be fun. I don't know if that's the actual viewpoint or whatever. That's weird, because normally it's like top down, I guess. Anyway, happy to get that. Thunderblade. This is some other Georgie. I don't know what the hell it is. $15. Said an upgrade. It's a good game, but it's hard, especially in the third person view or whatever hell you want to call it. World Soccer. It's soccer, what can I say? And like I said, it's just an upgrade of what I already had. These were pickups from, well, Limited Run finally sent me some of these things. So River City Girls 2. I was happy to get this. I still gotta play the other ones. But yeah, now I think I have the collection. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. Also from Limited Run, Valis 2 Phantasm Collection. Has Valis 4, Valis, Acida Valis, regular Valis, and Phantasm Soldier. These look like fun little... I've only played Super Valis on the Super Nintendo. I only played it a little bit because a guy I was buying games off of just randomly showed it to me because he was really happy with that game. Wanted to show it off. Pac-Man Museum. Bought this at Walmart for, I don't know, $30 or whatever the hell they sell it for. And it's pretty much every Pac-Man you can want. Not all of them, but pretty much all of them. Well, it doesn't have Miss Pac-Mans because of legal issues, I believe. But yeah, it's Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. And obviously I'm going to pick up Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I've been playing this for I don't know how long. Have no idea. It's a great game. I still don't like that the weapons break, but everything else, building stuff is really cool. And the game is just so much better than Breath of the Wild. So yeah, happy to play this. I'm playing this as we speak. As soon as I end this video, I'm going to keep playing. And the last section of games are what I picked up actually today. I just got back. Picked up because the store that I went to was having a sale. So I picked this up. I think it's like $3 off the price or whatever. So Castlevania Lord of Shadow 2 was complete. It was in pretty good condition, so I picked that up. I also picked up the original Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Again, sale price. A couple of bucks off of that. Yeah, I don't know, they kind of look like interesting games to me. This technically I got free because they were having a promotion, buy 2 games, get one under $20 for free. Populous, it's a PAL exclusive, I believe. Even if I didn't get it for free, it was $12.99 Canadian, so whatever. Not a big like purchase. Not a big fan of these games, but I'm trying to get every single Master System game, as many as I can get. Picked up, this came out a couple days ago, I believe. Had to pick it up, even though it has like digital only content, which I hate. So it's the playable characters and the 12 Game Gear titles you have to download, which sucks, but has widescreen mode, challenges, new modes, unlockable bonus items, a cover sheet, 20-page art book. So, yeah. Even though I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, I've never have been, but I usually end up buying them anyway. Gal Guardians, this kind of, my retro gaming store got this a couple weeks ago. By the name, I didn't know what it was, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to check a YouTube video. I looked at the video and instantly bought it. They only had like 8 copies at the time. Now I think they have 1 copy left in stock, but basically you could play this 2-player side-scrolling, what do you call it? It's like a Mega Man type game. But the fact that you can play it at the same time is pretty damn cool. Maybe I'll get my friend to come over to play that. But yeah, picked that up today. Also picked this up today. More than I could have got it online, but they had 1 copy left of it. If you like Road Rash on Sega Genesis and stuff like that, it's the spiritual successor. I don't think it's the same guys who made it, but you would not be lost if you tried to play this game. So yeah. This was just the box. I have the game, so like I said, I'm trying to get rid of my loose copies. So this is just the box that I bought. I think I paid $20 with the discount that I got today. But yeah, so I was happy to get this, even though, well, I'm going to clean that up. But yeah, my buddy was really good at this game. Really good game. Well, compared to what his opinion is. It looked good, but I didn't get very far. It's a hard game to me anyway. In the last 2 games, the funny part is I picked this up at that other convention. I paid $10 for it loose. Or no, $8 I believe loose. It was in rough condition, but it's a vertical shoot 'em up, so I was like, I'm going to pick it up. Anyway, so I saw this today for $17.99 minus whatever the discount was, and it's in pretty good shape, even though it doesn't have the cardboard insert. It's just the game and the box itself. But yeah, I was happy to pick this up. It's so cheap. I don't know if it's any good. Even the bad shoot 'em ups are still fun for a while, so I was happy to pick this up. And I don't usually buy Game Boy games, but this is another shoot 'em up, Solar Striker. I think I have the adapter to play this on my Super NT analog. Has a little bit of this. I don't know if I could clean that off, but yeah, it was $14.99. I was like, whatever. I don't really collect Game Boy that much, but it's to shoot 'em up, and I had to pick it up. So I believe that's it. I'm not forgetting anything for real this time. So yeah, that's what I picked up in the last couple months. So till next time. That'll do, pig. That'll do.